Hey, subscribe to the channel. This is Kimi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Man, I remember this story, man. Every time I hear it and see it, man, it still hits me. It's one of my homeboys. I went to school with him. Matter of fact, same grade, so we're the same age. Yeah. Antonio Thompson, rest in peace, man. Man, that was a good dude, man. Funny, track star, you know. And stories be deep, to me anyway. I got empathy for all humans. But, it gets real deeper. It's deeper when you actually know the person. So, subscribe to the channel. My condolences to the family. Kimi.
New tonight, it's been 10 years since a Kansas City woman's son was shot, killed, and left for dead in his own apartment. Here's Joe Chiodo with tonight's KC Unsolved. The woman you're about to meet has found a way to take all her grief and use it to help people like her, those who have lost a loved one to violence. Many of the families she helps eventually find justice. But to this day, her son's case remains a mystery. Now she hopes you can close the case.
Losing a child is a whole different ballgame.
November 23rd, 2011, Rosalind Temple's life changed forever.
It's like life just stopped.
She and her son, 25-year-old Antonio Thompson, were planning to have Thanksgiving together. He wasn't returning her calls, so she went to his home, the Oak Hill Manor Apartments at 47th Terrace and Cleveland Avenue. No answer at the door, so Rosalind contacted police.
He said, it's Temple, he's in there. He's been murdered. I fell to the ground, couldn't even catch my breath. I couldn't even breathe.
Shot, left for dead in his own apartment. 10 years later, no arrests. Police still searching for Antonio's killer. Kansas City, Missouri Police Detective Brent Taney says he needs more people to come forward. He believes he knows who did this, but needs more evidence to bring it to court.
Do you believe there are people out there who know more?
I do, yes. Yep. We just want the facts of what information they have, whether they saw it or they heard it from somebody involved.
Every day, Rosalind thinks about all she lost. Antonio was a father, a son, a brother, a friend.
He touched a lot of people's lives. He was a great person. He come in the room, he would have you laughing.
She can still hear that laugh, but in her...
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm going to say one thing about Tony. I'm going to say this. That was a major fact. He was, a good guy. Funny. One thing about it is, he always kept that same forecast. Every time I was around him, man, he was always, good dude, good mood, and, happy. So, it's just, it kind of hurts, man.
Mind, she also still sees the last image of her son, dead in his room on Thanksgiving.
I stood there. Woo.
She spent all of that night until 6 a.m. alone at her son's murder scene. Just her, the media, and police. Nobody to tell her what happens next. Not with the investigation, but how to continue on as the mother of a murder victim.
I knew I had to do something different. I knew then I had to do something in this community to help someone, another mother, father.
So she got to work, starting the group Mothers in Charge right here in Kansas City. She goes to homicide scenes day and night.
Ooh. It's been over hundreds.
To help other families grieve when they get news that will forever change their lives.
I think it's so important for me to be there just to stand in the gap of someone loved them. I have stepped into my purpose. I'm definitely walking in my purpose.
Today, Rosalind's mission isn't just to offer comfort, but to spark change in Kansas City.
We have a community problem. We have children killing children this year. That has blown my mind.
But as she continues this work, it takes a toll knowing there's been no progress in her own case.
If you're watching this and you know anything about my son's case, please just help me this year. me some kind of closure.
And if you know anything about Antonio Thompson's case, please contact Crime Stoppers. You can call them at 816-474-TIPS. Joe Chiodo,